I'm Chanel from Breeze Coaching Academy, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about how to plan your ideal week. So before we get started, please, if you haven't already, subscribe below, hit the bell notification, and if you enjoy this content, please give me a good thumbs up. So what is an ideal week in real estate? Often when we first get started, we are told to create an ideal week. And it's basically a default diary or an ideal week where you plan out all your activities that you're wanting to achieve so that you have time in your diary that is specific to each day of the week, that everything is planned out, and 90% of the time you want to stick to that plan. So an ideal week is basically a plan, so how you want your week to look on a consistent basis. So let's dive in and look at the things that we should be popping in our ideal week. The first thing you should be doing is planning out all your non-negotiable activities. For example, your gym, your meditation, your hobbies, putting in time blocks of when they are, your team meeting, your caravan, your meeting with your boss or your manager, your children's sports and their hobbies and activities. Same with date night with hubby or your partner. Alone time for you, so that you're blocking out time, and your days off. How many days a week are you going to take off? What's the best days of the week to take off for you and your family? Is it important for you to be at home by 6 o'clock to have family time and dinner? Do you need to be home by 3:30 or 3 o'clock to pick up your children from school? Add all of these things into your diary first and then block in the rest of the time. So it's important to put in those activities that are high priority first and your non-negotiable, such as your days off. And then you also need to add in your open home times, room auctions if you do auctions, or your auction days, any other meetings that your real estate company has, any training that you have. All of those things need to be put in because generally they won't change. Then we move into your fixed appointments versus your flexible appointments. So what are your fixed appointments? Well, prospecting time, I would be putting in as a non-negotiable meeting with yourself as a fixed appointment. This does not move in your diary unless there's an absolute catastrophe and you absolutely have to do a meeting or an appointment. It does not change. A lot of the time people think, oh, it's only prospecting, I'll do it tomorrow. No, you won't do it tomorrow, because then the same thing happens again and your prospecting gets left behind, your pipeline stops getting built, and then all of a sudden you're in chaos because you've got no money in your bank account and you're stressed beyond measure because you didn't keep to your prospecting time. So when are the best times to put prospecting in your ideal week? 10 calls before 10 a.m. work really well to people that you already know, past appraisals, your client calls, that kind of thing. Follow-up calls when you know you can get hold of people. Generally not the best time to do your open home follow-up calls. Then you've got between 4 and 6 p.m. Monday to Friday is a really good time for prospecting, after they've got home from school and just before they cook dinner. It's also a really good time to do door knocking. So put those in your diary, and Saturday mornings work really well too for both door knocking and prospecting time. Now your prospecting time, I'm talking about your calling, not your social prospecting. That can be done at any time, but when you're able to call people and get them on the phone, and also door knocking. So what other things do you need to put into your ideal week? Your admin time. When do your ads need to be written? When does your social media need to be written and posted and scheduled? When do your videos need to be recorded? And editing time for those videos, and transcribing times. When are you going to write your blog posts? These all need to be fitted into your diary as well. Another thing that's really important is your free time. You need to schedule free time in, because a lot of times you block out your diary so you've got no flexibility at all. So what are your flexible appointments? Well, these are the things that you can shuffle around. So for example, if you do need to do an emergency appointment, you say in your diary, okay, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. is appointment time. And that can also be your flexible time. So if you have to do an urgent appointment or a meeting, then you've got things like that. What else is flexible? Well, your admin time can be flexible depending, as long as it's not a deadline, and video editing and things like that. Again, it can be moved around if you've got emergency appointments or things that are really urgent that you need to go to. You also need to figure out settlement time. Often Friday afternoons are when your properties are settling. So schedule that in. Have you ordered your gift baskets, written your thank you cards, that kind of thing. After your calls, writing thank you cards is a really good thing to put in there as well. So that can be part of your admin time first thing in the morning. When are you doing your flyer drops and your DLE cards? When are you going to do your door knocking? Is it going to be on a Saturday morning before you open homes and you can drop that with a DLE card? When are you going to do your appraisals? Generally, I like to keep Monday free as an admin only day. I don't leave the office, but again, that's up to you. You may choose to work differently, but it is important to schedule that time in as well. So thank you so much for watching. What tip have you most enjoyed? What works for you, and what do you put in your ideal week? Please subscribe below, hit the bell notification, and if you've enjoyed this content, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you.